Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this horrible weather that we are having outside right now. It is literally lightning, thundering. It is so loud outside. It is the perfect weather to be taking a nap, but I needed to wake up. I needed to come on here and spill the tea because I received so many DMs since last night because I was kind of pulled into some drama involving Shane Dawson, Trisha Paytas, Sanders Kennedy, and I wanted to come on here and address it for everyone before it gets out of hand, before it snowballs or whatever you call it, because it is a lot. It is something that happened in 2016, but before I get to that, I want to talk about what Sanders Kennedy is being accused of right now, and that is lying, because a lot of people are upset with Sanders because he said originally that there was a criminal investigation going on with Shane Dawson. He contacted the LAPD, I believe it was, and they told him that there was a suspicious case investigation, something that nobody has literally ever heard of. It's probably not even what it's called. I'm probably saying it wrong, but Shane Dawson said he reached out to Rich Lux. He also talked to another channel out there and said there is no investigation going on. His attorney confirmed it. So now Sanders is kind of going back in his videos. He has edited one of his clips to make it not say criminal investigation, and it's kind of just like it goes. So it's like literally the beginning of investigation was cut off. It's just like, last night Trisha Paytas went on a huge rant against Sanders Kennedy over on her Instagram as well as over on her Twitter, where she was basically saying that Sanders Kennedy's channel needs to be deleted because he is lying, he is spreading false information, he is literally trying to make people believe that there's this criminal investigation being brought on Shane Dawson when that is not the fact at all. Now, do I believe that Sanders Kennedy spoke to someone at a police department involving the Shane Dawson situation? Yes, I do. Do I believe that there was a criminal investigation? No, I don't. I don't think that at all. Sanders Kennedy did upload a statement responding to Trisha Paytas, and he played a little bit of a clip where he recorded an officer that he was talking to, and the guy basically said, like, we have no victims, we need victims to come forward, but no victims are coming forward. I mean, this thing went viral. It is literally everywhere. Everyone is going at Shane Dawson right now, and a lot of people are like, well, if that was the case, don't you think, like, some victims would have come forward? I'm not exactly sure on that, because a victim's time to come forward is on their own time. It's not because the pressure on the internet is being put out there. It's not because people are like, you need to do this right now. No, if a victim is out there, which I am not 100% sure if there is, I'm not 100% sure if there isn't, then that is on their own time. Stop putting pressure on people to come forward. Now, before I go any further in this video, I do want to make this 100% clear for everyone out there before people try to stir the pot, like, oh my God, Nick has beef with Sanders. There's some issue with Sanders. Why isn't it going after Sanders? That is not it at all. 100%, I am totally cool with Sanders. We have no issues. Are we friends? No, we are business acquaintances. Sometimes we text back and forth. It is what it is. But I do feel a certain type of way about the fact that the drama community is now being made to look like fools because people want to get out here and they want to get in front of a story. They want to be the first one with an exclusive. I'm here to let everyone know that exclusives on YouTube literally mean nothing, because you might have your exclusive. Half the time people aren't going to source you. Half the time people aren't even going to care if you use the word exclusive. All they want to do is come to your channel. They want to see your personality. They want you to spill the tea because they want your opinion. Exclusives literally mean nothing on YouTube. I 100% understand that people want to jump on this story and hold people accountable. I completely agree with them. I think that Shane Dawson should be held accountable for his action. I think that Jeffree Star should be held accountable for his actions. But the way that it's starting to look, and there was a shift, like everyone's over here focusing on Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star, like, yes, hold them to the fire, hold them and get them accountable for all their actions. But then a lot of channels, a lot of people started looking at them like, wait, this seems like more like you have a personal vendetta or you have a personal beef. There are a few channels out there that people are starting to look at because the way that they're reporting this drama and they're reporting the tea is coming off more in a malicious way, just trying to take someone down than actually spilling the facts. Now, I received a ton of DMs when Sanders released his videos with the old voice memos about Jeffree Star talking crap about all his friends. Do I think that is really a big deal for Jeffree Star to talk crap about all these people that he used to know in his life? No, because it's gossip. We didn't learn any new tea from Jeffree Star saying that Nikki Tutorials was a bad friend. Jaclyn Hill told him this. Jaclyn Hill told him that. We know that Jeffree Star is an asshole. I mean, if you're out here thinking that Jeffree Star is not an asshole, then girl, I'm sorry. Please get your head checked because you are missing out on very important things in life, because honestly, you could just look at Jeffree Star and tell he's an asshole. I don't understand people that are surprised when something comes out about Jeffree Star and they're like, oh my God, I'm so shocked that Jeffree would ever say something like that. And that's not defending Jeffree. It's just like, use common sense and really look at all the stuff that's been put out there about Jeffree, and you know he is an asshole. I honestly feel like there is a trickle down from Ashley Kyle when she did her video and she announced how much money she made last Dramageddon. I think that a lot of people looked at that and they said, hey, there's all this drama going on right now. I can really jump on this. I can be the first one out with these videos and I can make some coin myself. I want to make it very clear. Make your coin. I have no issue with that. But please do not tarnish the drama and commentary community because you are wanting to get the first clicks. You're wanting to have the most random out there titles so people are like, oh my God, is this fact or whatever? Because you can in fact harm the drama and commentary community by doing such a thing. Make your coin, but be honest the whole entire time that you are doing it, because one, you're gonna your credibility, and two, you run the risk of having your channel deleted, because now Trisha Paytas is on this and she is like demanding that YouTube needs to delete Sanders Kennedy's video. Now, I think that what Sanders should do is he should either take those videos down, change the titles completely. I think that he has changed a few of the titles, and I don't know if Sanders will issue an apology out there. I'm not sure if that's something that's going through his mind right now. I know that Trisha did send him a cease and desist before about some drama between him, her, and her OnlyFans was something that he said. I believe it had something to do with her mother helping her on OnlyFans. She sent him a cease and desist, and he basically ripped it up and laughed about the fact that she did that. Now I want to talk about why exactly I am involved in this drama, because last night on Twitter, Trisha Paytas put out when she was ranting about Sanders Kennedy, like, hey, Sanders, do you remember in 2016 when you uploaded a video to your YouTube channel directing people to go and look at Nick Snyder's naked pictures that were leaked of him over on Tumblr? And I started receiving a ton of DMs, a ton of ads. People were wondering, like, oh my God, Nick, what is going on? Did this really happen? And unfortunately, I do have to come on video and I have to address this because I want to nip it in the bud before this gets out of hand. Yes, in 2016, Sanders Kennedy did upload a video to his YouTube channel because in 2016, him and I did not get along at all. Now, do I think like what I did compared to what he did was even on the same playing field? No, because what I did was I made a video about Jeffree Star. I basically defended Jeffree Star and said something about Sanders. Wasn't even that mean. I can't even think of honestly what I said. So if somebody remembers what I said from back in 2016, if you've been here that long, please let me know down in the comment section. But Sanders uploaded the video, 45 seconds, to his YouTube channel titled Nick Snyder's Nudes Leak Allegedly. And in it, he directed people to go over to Tumblr and look at these pictures. Now, looking back, considering I have an OnlyFans now, it's not that big of a deal. I've always been very secure in my body, even back when I was like super skinny, very secure, love people looking at me naked. That's not the problem at all. The issue that was with that video, on top of people looking at it as if it was revenge porn, because technically, I guess it does fall under that, like you're doing it in a malicious way to try to get at me for some reason, but when you click the link to go to the Tumblr, because in 2016, my iCloud was hacked and I had a ton of naked photos in my iCloud. Stupid me, I know. And some of them, I was underage, okay? Is it right of me to have pictures of myself when I was underage? I don't know. Considering it was my body, it was not for anybody else to see. It was just for my own viewing. Because at that time, I was kind of going through a phase with my body because I was modeling. And honestly, I haven't opened up about this on social media at all. I did used to have an eating disorder. And I'm going to call it an eating disorder because it would get to the point where I would... And this stems from my modeling, because I was made to only be a certain weight. I'm 6'3", mind you guys. I could not get above 145 pounds. So therefore, every time I would eat, if I got 5 pounds overweight, I would start to be like, oh my God, I feel really disgusting. Never purged or anything like that, but I would get on diets like only tuna so that I would not gain weight because there were no carbs. It would put my body basically into shock and I would not gain weight at all. The pounds would just fall off of me. It was gross. That's why now when I start to gain weight, I finally got into the point where I love it. I love gaining weight. I actually want to get up to 250 pounds and start working out and all that kind of stuff. But I would have pictures of myself and then I would look at them and just basically pick them apart, whatever. Some of the pictures got put on Tumblr. I'm going onto a rant right now. Got put on Tumblr. Sanders Kennedy directed people to go over to Tumblr and look at those. And unfortunately, some of the photos I was underage in. Now, Sanders has deleted that video. That video has been gone. I don't know if it's on private or what. Sanders and I have since then talked about it. We are fine. We are good. Are we friends? No. As I said before, we are business acquaintances, but I don't want people thinking that Sanders Kennedy maliciously tried to put out child pictures. That's not it at all. Sanders, I do not believe, knew that at all when he put that video up. But with all that said, the other day, Sanders Kennedy sent me a text message and he was like, hey, can you please go on Daily Motion and get this video removed? Because I guess back in 2016, I re-uploaded Sanders Kennedy upload about myself, which was the Nick Snyder's naked pictures leak allegedly. And I was like, what Daily Motion? I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. He sent me a screenshot. It was the thumbnail. It was his video. I said, yeah, of course. I'm driving right now. Whatever. I will take care of it. I'll reach out to Daily Motion if I can't remember what my login is. And so as I'm still driving, I get another text message from Sanders and he says, hey, I reached out to Daily Motion and they are going to take care of it. Now, by the time I actually got into my Daily Motion account, the video was gone. So it is now gone from the internet. And honestly, if I had the video, I'm not going to play it for anyone anyways, because I don't have that issue with Sanders. There is nothing. I'm not hurting because this video was put out at all. That is all literally water under the bridge. But unfortunately, it is something that happened. And did I feel a certain type of way about him asking for me to get it removed because it's starting to circulate again? I did kind of, because I was kind of like, you're going so hard at Shane Dawson for all of this, but you kind of did this. And it's like, now, is it the same? No, but it's like, let's not pretend like all the hands are clean right now as we're sitting here going through all of this. So I wanted to come on here. I wanted to clear that up for everyone because I don't want people thinking that Sanders was out here maliciously putting out things of children. That's not it at all. Do I think that Sanders has really jumped the gun in this situation with Shane Dawson? Yeah. I think that Sanders has wanted to get the first story. He's wanted to have the most dramatic titles, even though I think that Sanders could just honestly put out his content with the regular titles that Sanders uses, especially in this situation, and people are still going to watch it. Do I think that maybe maybe he saw his money going up and he also saw his subscribers finally going back up. Yes, I do. I think that we all need to be very careful with how we discuss this situation. I've said to you guys before that this one is difficult for me to talk about because there are some really, really twisted things that are going on right now. And I think that it needs to be handled in a certain manner. And please do not tarnish this community that we all love, because honestly, there can be some serious repercussions. And YouTube could literally just be like, you know what? Screw all of you. You guys are all gone now, just because they don't want the backlash that is happening because of some of these video titles. So please let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down below. And with that said, everyone, that is it for this video. I love you all. Thank you guys so much for supporting the podcast. It is linked down below as well. We are going to work on a schedule for a weekly upload. I will let you guys know. I will keep you guys posted. I love you bitches. I'll see you guys in the next one.